Hey guys, in this video we're going to be working on undoing a lot of jaw and neck pain and tension. Specifically, we're going to be differentiating the movement of the jaw with the movement of the skull on top of the vertebrae, on top of the spine. So, just to really clearly show what I mean here, so if we look at the atlanto-occipital joint, which is the skull on top of the top vertebrae, the atlas, we can see it move. So that the atlas, which is the top vertebrae, it's named after the Greek Titan Atlas who held up the world. So that joint is holding up our brain in our skull. So here is that joint moving, nodding up and down, and on average it moves a total of 15 degrees, which is a lot less than the jaw joint, which we'll show in a moment. So I'll switch over to the temporomandibular joint, which is the jaw connecting to the skull, and you can see here that moves 25 degrees up and down. So the jaw joint moves 25 degrees, whereas the skull only moves 15. So we're going to practice moving those two joints together, separate, so we can differentiate them and get them more fluid and less tension. So here's what we're going to do to start. So first we're just going to, I'll turn to the side so it's a little easier. What we're going to do is tilt our nose up and down very slightly. We want to do it very slightly because the skull only moves about 9 degrees up and 6 degrees down, 15 degrees total. So if we move a lot, we're probably going to incorporate the joints below the neck joints that we don't want to do right now. We just want to isolate that top joint. And then, so we'll move that, and then just move the jaw, just to get a sense of the difference. Okay, now we want to do this very slowly, very slightly, and very gently. So if you feel it, if you feel a flinch or tension, just take a breath and move slightly. Okay. So what we're going to do is move our nose up. We'll nod our nose up just a bit, and then take our jaw down. So nose up, jaw down, and then nose down, jaw up. Very slightly, 10 or so times, and then we'll go the opposite way. So we'll start with our jaw hanging a little bit, and then our nose pointed down, and then we're going to lift up our nose and at the same time close our jaw. Now we'll go back to the opposite way. Do it very slightly and see if you can feel the muscles in your jaw and neck relaxing as you do that and working and really feel out the sensations. So now let's just move the nose and kind of, your jaw will move along with it, but it won't, that joint won't move. It'll stay fixed there and move with your head. Now we can move the jaw. just alternate between, moving the jaw and nose together, moving them apart, moving one, moving the other. So we can unglue, that tension and help them move together or apart in a more coordinated, more fluid manner.